Happy Halloween! It's October, and with everything that's going down, um, it seems like Halloween might be canceled, but it's never canceled. I'm gonna be doing cool little tutorials on how to make Halloween decorations and um, little toys and whatever. What I usually would be doing with either how I decorate my studios at work or with jobs with kids. So this time, yeah, I'm going to put out some fun videos to get you guys in the Halloween spirit, because that's my jam. Alright, so this time we're going to do little pumpkin garlands, which is super easy and cheap. You're going to need plastic tablecloth, again, from the 99-cent store, from the Dollar Tree. I got these again at Target, but they were like $2, and it is 54 inches by 108 inches. That's a lot of pumpkins. Now, fold it into thirds. Okay. And your tablecloth is going to want to unravel, but you want to keep it tight. Okay? My recommendation is probably do half of it like this, cut a strip, and then cut it in half, and then cut the other. So you're going to get 3 long strips that look like this. Right? And then, once you have them like this, you're going to separate them. You're going to get smaller strips, right? Okay, separate them like that. And then once you have your smaller strips, you're going to fold them into 4. Like that. Okay, maybe one more time. The reason you don't want to cut all of them at once is because the plastic is going to keep slipping on you. A, it's going to slip, and 2, you're going to get all uneven in the middle. Pumpkins are going to be wonky. So my recommendation is to do small strips first. And at the end, if you want long garlands, you can take them away. We had our long strips. We folded them into what would be a round pumpkin size. It could be 3 times, it could be 4 times, depending on how long your tablecloth is. Okay? Then, where you get your paper clips, or I have hairpins. You get your pins on there, and then you get your charcoal pencil, and you're going to draw a pumpkin shape. Being conscious that your pumpkin sides are going to stay together. Okay, so you don't want to do whole pumpkins. You want to leave the sides intact. Okay, so I'm not going to draw the whole pumpkin all the way onto the paper. I'm going to draw to the very edge, like so. The edges are not drawn on there, so I don't even get confused as to whether I'm going to cut that or not. So I leave those intact. Now, once I have my pumpkin drawn on there with nice sharp scissors, okay, I'm going to start cutting and leaving. At this point, I can actually put the hairpin in the middle. Okay, hairpins in the middle, so that I know that it's not going to jostle around and move on me. Okay, and I want to put them inside in the middle so that it's not, I'm not cutting in the way of the hairpins. Okay? Now, it's nice and secure in place. My sharp scissors. Or is that your sides, both sides of your pumpkin, have the same amount of sides that you didn't cut off. Because if you don't, one side's going to be lopsided. So make sure that both sides have the same amount of sides left on the plastic. Okay? That looks about right. And I'm going to take the bottom hairpin off. Okay? And cut that side also, because there's folds in there that are holding the pumpkins together. So I'm going to cut that out. Just a straight cut. Okay. Now I want to make sure that I do all my cuts while my pin is still on here. I take a look at it. Okay. I'm going to take the pin off and put it on the bottom. Okay. And I'm going to fix this up here. I don't want to unfold it until I'm absolutely done, because it's going to be close to impossible to get it back all together again, right? So before I unfold it, I have all of my cuts done. Once you let the kind of like that trick popcorn out of the box, you never really fully get it back inside the can again, or folding them up. Okay, so I'm sort of satisfied with my pumpkin, right? It looks sort of symmetrical. And again, it's human error. Once it's all strung up and decorative, no one's really going to tell the small, minute details up here. All right, so I'm satisfied with the way this looks. Okay, and it's gonna, again, right? And I have separate pieces that I wanted to have a longer piece. I can tape them together to have, right, clear tape. I mean, invisible clear tape, or that gauzy looking tape also works. But you just don't want it to be like masking tape, because that'll look tacky. So there you go. There's your garlands. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and found it to be simpler than what you thought. All right. Thanks. I'll be seeing you soon.